penalize you anymore. Like
Coach, the tundra may not
you should
be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to send a link
Fireworks,
to the chat.
pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
Well, I always get the ball first every single play.
There you go.
I'm ready.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn, he fumbled. Oh, fuck. That sucks back here.
First down. Here's Cousins.
Fuck.
Nowhere to escape, and
What
he
the
goes
fuck?
down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection
What is
was
it?
going to
Fourth and 2, you can go anywhere, Beckett. Fourth and 2, you can go.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Beckett.
So
all the rules are public information,
18
man.
yards to go now on second down. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Mike 58 right there. You don't know no better. Two.
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Oh, catch this shit.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw we'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
58, boys, 58. 58 to Mike. Tackles. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Flip it down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 34. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and 11. At the 35-yard line.
319. Watch 54. Let's get the ball. He's coming.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Right.
He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
I'm streaming too. Dale sent it in the chat.
Check. Hey, Mike. Shoot.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Running right, Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Quite the catch there.
I was afraid that was going to be short.
But you see how quickly the corner jumped on that? That was because it was in zone. If he was in man, he wouldn't have. Which is, like, weird to me. It's like, even though it was zone, it was still one-on-one.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down.
There he is.
Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Yeah,
5
take the
yards on
points.
the pickup.
Or, no, I'd say give it to Henry. Give it to Henry.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Maybe run it to the weak side.
Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile.
Get 300. Get 300.
58, boys. 58. Mike.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted.
I thought I was going to grab it with Harrison.
Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And running room scarce. He's
Somebody
going
gonna
to be
block him?
stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Officially
Try to block
nothing
him
on
with a
that
tight end.
last run. They'll try again second and 10.
Hey, flipper.
Not gonna work.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Let's get it. 58. Mike, 58, right there. Nice, sweetheart.
On third down, Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And they will stop him short.
Yes, he is, Beckett. In this league, you can go for anything under 4th and 3. At any time, any place.
Is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Beckett, you just asked that in your last possession. I told you the same thing.
They were talking about
And
a fast
you've
start, but that
you've
hasn't
asked
been
that
the case.
those questions.
Let's face it, any team
Like
we cover
1,000.
always talks about a
That's
fast
true.
start,
That's true.
but it's not necessarily
Yeah, but
going to happen just because
they're
they say
different.
so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Time for our... They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Yeah, he was back. Yeah, you had no shot. A lot of the times, contain, like, they'll break it to the outside, so you do play action against contain with these 3 years.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Jump out!
58 to Mike, 58.
Rodgers now on first down. It's caught by Funchess. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
No.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
No. Blue 58. Stay Mike.
50. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Throwing now is Rodgers.
What?
Got his man on the in route, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made.
That was a what?
That was just luck.
When offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's
Yeah,
coming from.
didn't seem like he
Tight
was
ends
very
know
open
that they
there.
become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Double tight. Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Mike, 50.
26.
Watch the out, watch the out. Hey, 50. 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay
Correct.
Sternberger. And brought
Also,
down
you can run the same
for
defensive play
inside
twice in a row.
the
You just can't run it all game. There's
Give him
not
15 there, and the
like a
Packers have
clear
first.
limit on it.
Rodgers
But
now
for offense, you
after
can't
pick
run
on
the same
last drive,
play
3
in
for
the same
3 to
setting.
start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers. And this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
That would have been pretty unlucky there.
For the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
23 yards on the play.
Vikings 1st down.
I don't think there's any face mask in competitive.
Already. From the gun, here's Cousins. He sets to fire deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jump downfield.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one.
I watched him turn around.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletion sets. To throw is Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Bro, what's the rule here?
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
1 to 50.
Gonna find it.
I'm pretty sure it was like past the 50. You can.
Yeah.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business. The coach.
You motherfucker. Bro, I put like so little on the power there. 60-yard punt. But then when you want to punt it far, they fucking don't. I don't understand.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start out on the ground with Jones, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Rails up 3-0 in the 2nd quarter.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that.
The one tackle looked like 3.
That
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I mean, for you, if your guys weren't there.
Sorry, bro. What'd you say?
Said that almost didn't go too well for you if your guys weren't there. So I didn't think you would break through 3 people at once.
Yeah. If Harrison wasn't there to knock him the fuck out, I would have been pretty upset. If he like ran for a touchdown after that.
58 to Mike, 58.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get on.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one.
Didn't see him at all.
Will keep possession.
Not at all.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
That sucks.
I honestly didn't realize it was about to be halftime.
Yeah. It's just run, kick. Like, I'm incapable of doing that no matter, in every situation. I tell myself, run, kick. My fingers are like, nah, throw
This
that
one
shit.
from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now a loose football.
Damn!
The ball comes out.
What the fuck?
I didn't even use it. That was CPU.
Yeah.
The hot! 180!
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Wait, the hot!
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
But it brings up 4th down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And McManus able to put it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive.
Because he wins Player of the Week every week, and then Switzerland increases
his
his
20th
area.
sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Get up. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Yep. I play him this season. Not looking forward to it. Yeah.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And he bats it away,
probably should have
and
been
it
for the
falls
catch there.
down incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
My guys have been dropping those lately. I don't understand. It's
been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the third phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Gun.
Mike, check.
Yeah.
59.
Hey, Steamer.
It's our field.
Hey, 382, Liz 50.
Fuck.
Check. 61, matchbox.
Fuck. Just take the yards. It's gonna call a timeout, but it's not worth it.
So that'll back him up 5.
So I motioned him. I didn't know that he would go all the way to the other side, and then I changed the play, and he goes all the way back. So I didn't have enough time there.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe.
Well, I think there you would have been better off when you throwing that shit, because I didn't even look.
Something big to knock them back on their heels.
Just throwing it there.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. For Cousins. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Preston Smith in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Here's Britton Colquitt now, standing just outside his own goal line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
He came
and
unblocked.
a tight game after punting last
brought
time.
6 and
See
you
if
had
they
5
can get
back.
something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
But that wasn't about him
with the
being good.
game
He just did
this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The tackle had nothing to do with the drop there.
Got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it
No,
up.
that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you, Jimmy.
58.
Hey, high 7.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
A toss to Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now?
How the fuck did Harrison get all the way over there?
Do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Mike, 54. Yeah. You don't want none.
Shift. Over.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, baby.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, take 26.
50's the mic.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Here's the final 10-3 Beckett.
Start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Let's 50.
Now a 2nd down throw for
No.
This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
59. Come to ball.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half,
just
and
turned back
that's
to it after
continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
58, Mike. I don't think you got it, sir.
They run it again with Cook, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he finds Cook. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
50.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Hey, we're good.
Here's Madison running on 1st down.
He got blocked into
2
that.
yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Again, it's Jones. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. A big seed, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Sorry, I needed that one.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Go!
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Nowhere to his escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
58.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught at the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So on 4th down, a big-time completion, and the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within
Try to
a
go for the
touchdown now
swat.
as the kickoff's away.
Somebody to the other guy and blocking too.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Mike.
To Hunt. 180.
59. All you get is
Black.
Here's Cousins. Completes it to the fullback hand. It'll be a gain of 8 yards.
Bro, I was so confused because your corner playing a flat on the left side just didn't move. Like he didn't follow Alien pass. I kind of panicked and just threw it to my second read.
Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Oh, sorry, I picked the play.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a 1st down.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ringo. Hey, Ringo, 48.
Again, it's Cook. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check. The hunt. 180.
It's 59. Mike to 59. Push him back. Push him back.
Gun. Where's the hunt?
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Deal.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Vikings,